And here with the Update Health Report is Sydney Grant. Sydney, I hear you have some information for us on a possible heart-healthy ban.
Yes, I do, Kendra. Smoking bans in public areas have been good for the heart. The University of California says the regulations have reduced the number of heart attacks by 36%. The school studied the effects of smoking bans on communities in the U.S., Canada, and Europe. Researchers believe passing a 100% smoking ban in all workplaces and public areas could lower health costs. Beer pong and swine flu don't mix. Officials at a New York college are warning students to avoid playing the popular drinking game. Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute administrators say they can confirm 21 cases of swine flu that have been linked to beer pong. The school sent out emails to the student body requesting they stop playing the game and to avoid sharing cups of beer. There's a new threat to the ozone layer, laughing gas. Scientists believe nitrous oxide is the biggest ozone-depleting gas in the atmosphere. Laughing gas is a byproduct of fertilizer and other industrial chemicals. Since nitrous oxide isn't on the banned substance list, there's no current effort to reduce its emissions. Experts warn laughing gas will become the biggest threat to the atmosphere in the next decade. It's time to hit the gym to relieve some stress. According to WebMD, exercise is one of the best ways to calm the body and clear the mind. The workout program that best fights stress for you depends on your personality. Some people choose fast-paced cardio programs, while others find yoga to be a soothing workout. And October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Temple showed they give a hoot at a recent Owls football game. Updates Isabel Garcia tells us more.
For one day during the Temple football season, supporters traded in their cherry and white for pink. The annual Pink Out game is held to support breast cancer awareness. It is a topic that truly hit home with many of the spectators.
We've all had family members or friends of family members who have had breast cancer, so obviously that makes us come out and want to find a cure for disease.
My dear cousin has it right now, and she is a survivor of 3 years. So I try to do all I can do to help.
Pink could be seen throughout Lincoln Financial Field, from pom-poms to ribbons to even temporary tattoos. The day was a call for action and information about the deadly disease.
I'm a huge advocate for it because my grandmother passed away a few years ago, breast cancer, so I really want to go out and show the support and show the passion and love and spirit that I have for Temple University and all these sort of charitable events.
I also really believe in this cause because it's a wonderful cause. There's so many women and families that suffer due to breast cancer.
It was a message well received by the Temple student body.
I definitely think it's a big problem, and it's something that raising awareness for, especially among college students. College students always act, so why not?
A portion of the ticket sales will be going to Temple's Cancer Center. The only statistic that mattered in this game was that 1 in 8 women will develop breast cancer in their lifetime. Temple hopes to raise awareness by continuing the tradition of hosting their annual Pink Out game. Reporting for Temple Update, I'm Isabel Garcia.
And guys, there's going to be plenty more of events to raise awareness for breast cancer upcoming this month. So
I'm so glad to see us doing so much to raise awareness for such a good cause. Thanks, Sydney.
Yeah, thanks, Sydney. Yeah. Well, there's no question Philadelphians are crazy for the sports. Well, some young people in the Philly area are trying to get a new sport on the map in this city. Updates Thomas Manson has the story.
Roller hockey rinks now have a new use in Philadelphia. Like polo. This fast-growing sport has taken the world by surprise as Philadelphia hosted the first annual Hardcourt Bicycle Polo Federation World Championships. The games were played at Cohocks Recreational Park and Sion Roller Hockey Rink in the Port Richmond section of Philadelphia.
Basically, we had 48 teams from around the world, Switzerland, France, Germany, Ottawa, Vancouver, Calgary. A team from Seattle ended up winning.
Philadelphia brought 3 teams to the World Championships. Every week, these players, plus many more, meet up to play at Rizzo Rink at Front in Washington in South Philadelphia. Unlike most organized sports, bike polo is self-run, the rules and regulations are limited, and the equipment is a breeze to find. Mallets are made of ski poles with plastic tubing attached to the end, while standard street hockey balls are used for play. The goals are 2 parking cones spaced apart the length of 1 bicycle, and while helmets are not required, they are definitely suggested. Players bring extra mallets every week, as well as extra bicycles to encourage new people to the sport.
Feel free to stop by at Rizzo Rink every Wednesday at 7 p.m. for pickup games or just to watch. For Temple Update, this is Thomas Manson.
And now it's time to throw it over to the Update Newsroom for our technology report.
Standing by in the newsroom is Update's Maggie Zhang. Maggie, I hear you have some info on the government trying to combat cyber crimes?
Yes, I do, Kendra. October is Cybersecurity Awareness Month. Recently, Homeland Security Secretary Janet Napolitano gave a tour to the country's cybercrime center. The government facility is designed to battle cyber crimes, child exploitations, and computer forensics. The secretary says she was surprised to find the video games consoles like PlayStation 3 can be used to unlock encrypted computer files. Some politicians in Washington want to create an off switch for the internet. Several bills have been submitted to give the president the power to shut down the web. The bill's supporters say the off switch will only be used to battle a cyber attack. Cooperate and free speech groups are against any government intervention on the World Wide Web. Today's technology could be causing problems for college students. According to the Associated Press, many parents have adopted texting to check on their kids. Students say their moms and dads are using the devices to ask about homework, grades, and their behavior. Experts say this electronic nagging may be a good way to communicate, but they believe the kids will eventually resent their parents' interference. You can now buy a Temple scientist on eBay. People can log on and bid to support the education of a Temple researcher. The program, which is run by Polo Health Research Organization, is designed to bring attention to young, gifted doctors. Bids for the Sponsor a Scientist programs start at $25,000. The folks at Nintendo want more people to go Wii this fall. The company has lowered the price of its Wii gaming system by $50. Nintendo following the leads of the Microsoft and Sony, who lowered the price of their gaming system in August. The Nintendo Wii system now costs $200. And of course, the most popular Wii games are sold separately. Retailers believe the Wii is going to be a huge seller this holiday season. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Maggie.
And now with this week's The List, here's Andrea Marr.
Number one question that men have on their minds: what do women really want? Well, the Friskies website is attempting to answer this burning question. This is Friskies' top 5 reasons why she doesn't want to go out on a second date. Coming in at number 5, you didn't offer to buy the woman her first drink. Even though women want to be treated as equals, they also don't like cheapskates. Bad table manners comes in at number 4. Number 3, getting a little too grabby. Remember, many Temple women know self-defense, so boys, behave. Getting too drunk finds its way in at number 2, and the number 1 reason she didn't want a second date: you're way too into her. Some of the other turnoffs on the list include no eye contact, being rude, and calling her by your old girlfriend's name. That last one's definitely a no-no. This has been The List. I'm Andrea Marr. Temple Update will be right back.
Coming up on Temple Update, in sports, the football team looks to stay undefeated in conference play. And Miley Cyrus leaves a popular social network. When Temple Update continues.